Urban Therapy with Sun 752, and this is Daily Go-Getimism number 930. For April 20th, 2017, last day of Aries. Y'all had a hot run. Y'all really did. Now it's time to pass the torch to Taurus tomorrow. Shout out to all of my Rams out there. I mean, doing the damn thing. Today I want to talk to y'all about testicular fortitude. Testicular fortitude. In other words, having the balls to do it. You heard of intestinal fortitude, that's guts. Well, testicular fortitude, that's balls. Having the balls to do something. When you have the balls to do something, that's like bravery. It's like being bold. But there's a difference between bravery and boldness. Like when you're bold, you're normally on offense. In other words, people who do bold things, they normally do a lot of things proactively. Like when you're bold, you'll say things to people that other people probably wouldn't say. Other things, you'll say things that people will probably hesitate to say. But you just go ahead and let it fly, like you don't care, like, man, it's whatever. You know, because you're bold. But boldness is not always a good thing, because sometimes the person that's bold is a little bit selfish, they're a little bit insensitive, and a lot of times they're not forward-thinking. But people who aren't bold, people who are afraid to say things, people who are a little bit hesitant or forward-thinking, you know, thinking about the consequences of their actions, they like to go get bold people to do their bidding. So let's say you're at work or whatever, and you want somebody to stand up against what you consider to be injustices at the job. You'll get the bold person to do it. They're not necessarily brave, but they don't fear the consequences. They feel like they know their rights. They know what the rules are, and so they say, "Well, man, forget it. I'm not trying to make no friends here. I'm just trying to do the right thing." They're bold. You know, you can make a bold move too. You can make a bold move, like you can do something that manipulates a person into doing what you want to do. One example that comes to my mind is the rapper 50 Cent. Remember when 50 Cent was beefing with Ja Rule? He was beefing with Fat Joe, and he was beefing with Jadakiss. Well, he made a diss record dissing Jadakiss, dissing Fat Joe, and you know, Jadakiss is a better rapper than 50 Cent. He's a better rapper than 50 Cent, hands down. It's not a question. But 50 didn't care. He said, look, I'm going to make this record anyway. And I just do the best I can. You know, because he was bold. That didn't necessarily take bravery, because nothing was really going to come out in the way of violence. That was just a way for both of them to make some money. But he went ahead and did it proactively, so he got to make some money first. He took the first strike. That was bold. I don't know if all y'all can relate to that. You know, that's some old hip-hop stuff. But nonetheless, it applies. And you can apply that example to certain things that you've seen in your life, or maybe certain things that you've done. What's the boldest thing that you've ever done in your life? I'm sure that you've done something. Maybe you spoke out against a corrupt or unjust supervisor or manager or management as a whole. You said, look, if all they can do is really fire me. But maybe they had the potential to blackball you. But you said, I don't care. You know, I'm going to do my thing. I'm going to make it rock. You went ahead and made your bold move, or made your bold statement. Boldness can be a good thing, except when it's a bad thing. Because like I said, sometimes people who are bold, they're a little bit selfish. They only really care about themselves. Sometimes they haven't really thought about the consequences of their actions, and sometimes they can do things a little bit insensitively, like tell somebody that they ugly, or that they stink, or that you don't like them, or that, you know, go personal with them about something that's really not personal. You know, that's bold, but it ain't brave. And you can say that it takes balls to do that, but the only reason that would take balls to do is if you thought that person could do something to you, harm you in some kind of way. But when you want to talk about balls, when you want to talk about testicular fortitude, now you're talking about defense. You're talking about having the bravery to be able to do something that other people will be afraid to do, and you may be afraid to do it yourself. You can have balls and still be afraid on the inside. But you just say to yourself, it doesn't matter. I understand, like, this is a call of duty, and I'm just going to go ahead and do what I have to do. So you got to have balls to start a family, raise a family, and stick by your family. That takes balls, and it takes bravery. And maybe bravery and balls are the same thing in that example. But yeah, it takes a real man to do that. A real man with balls. One thing you don't want is you don't want a man that doesn't have a set of balls on him. You want to make sure that the men that you deal with have a set of balls, and that's whether they're just your friend or whether that's your man, ladies. You want to make sure that when you out with your man or you're alone with your man, you want to feel protected. You want to feel like, yo, he gonna hold it down. You know, you just want to make sure that nobody ain't gonna touch you. Ain't nobody gonna blow up your spot. No matter what. So it takes balls to do that. It takes balls to be that. It takes balls to see it through. If you are equipped with with that testicular fortitude, then you're gonna be alright. Yeah, you're gonna be alright. It takes balls to make sure that everything is alright, instead of just leaving it there or leaving it, making it somebody else's responsibility. Facing up to your responsibility, living up to expectations. It takes balls. It takes bravery to do that. Like, bravery is more than just, it's more than just standing up to somebody. It's more than just making sure that you fight somebody that's trying to harm you, although that takes balls too. But you can be balls proactively also, like proactively making sure that everything is going to be all right after the fact, but you're doing it before the fact. Protection. It takes balls to be a protector. And having balls is not just a man thing. You got some ladies out there historically who have had balls. Asada Shakur, Afeni Shakur. Tupac's mom had balls. Ain't no doubt about that. Because there's a lot of controversy surrounding her death. Because there's an autobiography coming out pretty soon about Tupac, a movie. Tupac movie is going to be coming out soon, and Afeni didn't approve that. Matter of fact, she was fighting against that, and now she's dead, and now the movie is going forward without her. She had balls. Angela Davis, balls. Sojourner Truth, balls. Harriet Tubman, crazy balls. Ida B. Wells, balls galore. We've had a lot of, shoot, man, even Oprah got balls. I may not like her, but she got balls. I tell you who else has balls? A certain gossip columnist, gossip broadcaster. I don't even want to say a name, but y'all know who I'm talking about. Looks like a man, doesn't have any qualms about ruining careers. But she, if nothing else that you can say about it, if you can't find nothing else, if you can't find anything to say good about her, and I really can't, I'll say this: she has balls. It is what it is. Can't take that away from her. She doesn't have balls in a good way, but she definitely illustrates what I was talking about being selfish, being insensitive, not having any regard for the consequences. Yeah, she has the wrong kind of balls and the wrong kind of boldness, but no, she's not really bold, because she'll wait until a person leaves and then she'll chop them up. But anyway, forget about all that. I'm not trying to stay negative. Be positive. Like I said, there have been a lot of great women out there with great big balls. And I don't even have to really speak on the men. You know our men have had crazy balls. I mean, no matter who you're talking about. You can talk about Malcolm X, you can talk about Martin Luther King, you can talk about Muhammad Ali. He was bold and he had balls. Muhammad Ali had balls. He inspired other people to have balls. He might have been the first boxer with balls. Those kind of balls. It was great. I mean, the list goes on. I ain't trying to give y'all a black history lesson today, but there's been so many great black men and women. What can I say? Let your Google do it, though. Know your black history. Anyway, when you talk about having balls, when you talk about being bold, when you talk about being brave, all three of the things are kind of interlaced. But they're separated by some of their actions, and they're separated by offense and defense. I consider boldness to be more offensive, and I consider having balls to be interchangeable. Bravery, that's defense. You gotta be, well, I don't know, that can be offense too. Because you have to be brave. Yeah, I talked about starting a family, sticking by, yeah. It is. Anyway, good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind, and anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours, and remember, when it comes to having balls, brave, and testicular fortitude, having the balls to do it. Be a man about it, be a woman about it. Make sure that you represent what you are. It's not gender specific. Balls are what's inside of you. When you have to reach deep inside yourself to find the part of yourself that's going to change this world, or at least change your position in it. And that's good enough. That's good enough for the world. The Daily Go Getimism show is every single day, 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Call in number 319-527-6199. blogtalkradio.com/son752. Peace. I'll let y'all later.